Good morning, students, and welcome to the class. In our paper 8B, we are doing the drama Tuglaq by famous dramatist Girish Karnad. Till now, we have discussed two scenes from this drama. Today, we are going to discuss scene third. Students, this scene takes place in a big mosque situated in Delhi. And it has been announced that Sheikh Imamuddin, who is revered all over India as a saint, he is going to address the meeting. But students, no audience turns up there to listen to the Sheikh. Sultan, the Sheikh, and some people of the state are present. Here, Sultan expresses his regret to the Sheikh that none has turned up there. The Sheikh tells him that he should be happy over that. At this point, Sultan immediately retorts that he would not have arranged the meeting had he not wanted it himself. Sultan says, in fact, he wanted to learn from the Sheikh himself. He had heard about his courage and integrity. Now Sultan orders his servants to call all the courtiers, Khans, Amirs, and Sardars to listen to the Sheikhs, but the Sheikh intervenes and refuses to oblige them. He says to Sultan that there is no use of addressing a gang of bootlickers. He wants to speak to the people who are willing to act and do something for Islam. It is said that he very much looks like the Sultan, but the Sultan's acts are very different from that of his. Now students, the Sultan converses with Sheikh all alone and informs him that he has never violated the tenets of Islam consciously. The Sheikh thereon tells him that he could quote scores of transgressions on his part. He is a scholar, no doubt, but he does not understand the Quran, nor does he try to learn from the Sayyids and the Ulemas. On the other hand, he puts them behind the bars. He is a mighty monarch with power, learning, intelligence, and talent, and can spread Islam far and wide. He is trying, on the other hand, to become a god. It is the greatest sin. The Sultan hears the Sheikh patiently and humbly tells him that he put the Sayyids and the Ulemas in prison when they meddled in politics and that he is the most humble slave of God. The Sheikh sarcastically tells him that he now knows how the slaves have replaced their masters. The Sultan says that he knows all about the slaves. His grandfather was one of them. Student, Sultan makes a clear distinction between religion and politics and tells the Sheikh that politics is not for religious people. Here, Sheikh bitterly suggests that these verbal distinctions will rip him into shreds. Sultan agrees with him and informs him that he knows the fate of Socrates, who was given the poison, and also of Plato, but he is determined to be a visionary like Buddha and Zarathustra. He shall teach his people to think like him and not to be cattle to be driven away blindly. Students, here Sultan tangentially tells the Sheikh that there is not a fly to listen to him here because they suspect him since he has come here on his invitation. They will greet him as a spy in the marketplace. It is useless to think that they are Muslims and have faith in him anymore. Students, here Sultan argues that Sultan is congratulated by the Sheikh who feels outwitted. Here Sultan makes an appeal to the Sheikh to help him by going to Yanul Mulk and pleading him for peace. Sultan says that if he does not accede to his request, lot of Muslim bloodshed will be done by the Muslim themselves. So, to save the Muslims, the Sheikh must take upon himself to ask Yanul Mulk to stop the war. Sultan is now very emotional and he is bringing in the Muslim cause, and the Sheikh finds no alternative but to accept the offer. So, here, students, we see the Sultan ordering for robes of honor to Sheikh Imamuddin and places the headdress on the head of the Sheikh. He dispels the doubts of Sheikh that Yanul Mulk will also call him a spy. He says that he will be a messenger of peace, and in the meanwhile, he will keep his soldiers ready to meet with any emergency. Students, here, Imamuddin is now convinced that Muhammad bin Tuglaq is the cleverest man of the world. Students, here, the analysis and discussion upon the scene 3 comes to an end. We will continue this drama in our next class. Thank you.